Let's start it out with a song. I'll get right to it. I'm doing some stuff in the background real quick, but give me a couple seconds here. Hope you guys can hear me. All right, explosion. Hey guys, what's happening? Can you guys hear me okay? Show's on. The show is on. Who do we got here? We got let me see. Mark the Shark is here. Jimison. How you doing, man? Mark the Shark says, how's it going? Advanced Fantasy Games. Nolsey. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. How you doing? Valmar Cleaver, good to see you. Let me start going through this real quick here. Matthew Sherman, good to see you, buddy. Jimison says he's another day of shopping, furniture construction, and book unpacking. Wow, sounds like a heck of a day. Let me see. Drag is here. Mr. Rourke, what's up, brother? Yeah, he says he likes to collab with 10 cards today. Yeah, that was on Vancy and Magic. Yeah, that's a kind of a cool one. I really kind of enjoyed doing that one. Sounding good. Cool. That's what I wanted to hear. So you guys can hear me okay. I had to miss Saturday night. I was watching the basketball finals, and I was a huge, yeah. You know, it's funny. Well, I'll tell you guys a story about the Knicks. Yeah, Stefan was gonna come on one, and I'm gonna have him back on in a couple more weeks, I think. I'm not sure, but he had to cancel. He said, "Dude, it was game 2 of the Knicks game." He's a huge Knicks fan. Yeah. So let me see. So far, only one person has not said it right. You're good. Okay. Well, sorry about that. I'm just gonna mess up your name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at pronouncing stuff. So let me see what we got here. Okay, let me see. I think Greg's gonna jump on. Where is he at? Where is this guy at? Yeah. So today I want to talk about. Well, let me say this real quick. So I want to talk about the video that I put out on Sunday, which is a new series I'm doing called Dungeon to Domain, and it's talking about reaching name level and that shift that we talk about in the DMG that Gary had talked about. So I want to really talk, and I want to hear some stories in the comments. So just gonna go over. I don't know. Hopefully you guys have watched that video. And it's surviving from first level to name level, and what happens. Per the DMG. Like, it's not my opinion. It's in the DMG. What happens when a character reaches name level? So I really want to talk about that tonight. And because it's a whole series that I'm going to be doing. Let me see here, and I'm really interested to hear people's takes on this. So me and Greg are going to talk about it. I don't know if Chris is going to come on or not. I'd like to start inviting some people from the chat. So reach out to me, and if you want to come on at some point, I'll leave my email address in there. The email address is in the show notes, but DM and friends at gmail.com. Yeah, let me know if you're interested in that, because this is the DM and friends, right? and we're all friends. So I'd love to get, you know, more people on here so we can get more opinions about, you know, how the games that you've ran and stuff like that. So definitely want to hear that. Let me see. So let me get Greg on here. I think you're there. Okay, he's in the back. Okay, there we go. How's my volume too, by the way, guys? Let me know, because I know I had some issues with Anna the other night. So let me know how that goes. What's up? What's up, dude?
Hey, man. Thanks for
doing?
For the invite. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard I missed.
You sent me a private chat. Okay, there. Yeah, I know. I wasn't looking. I wanted to leave you in the green room, dude. So
you could have. There's a lot of booze back there. And caviar. You're serving caviar and booze.
There's some serving ladies back there too.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard you were talking about me Saturday night, and I couldn't be there, so I had to show up.
Yeah. You had some family stuff, which was really cool. You guys hanging out with family, right? What were you doing?
Well, we make a little trip of it. Both my wife and I and two of my daughters went to Illinois State University for college. So we hit there first because there's a boutique that the girls like to go to. And I hit all the head shops and record shops and other things.
Nice.
I look for deals. So I'm glad you asked, because I sent you those pictures.
Yeah, you did. You scored a couple little. Look at that,
dude.
Frazetta copies of prints. Look at that, man. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's a great. It's in plastic, kind of hard to see, but that's a great Frazetta print. Love.
Yeah. And
am I back?
Yeah, let's make that a little bigger there. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking about the picture. Talking about the picture. Yeah.
Wait,
that's awesome.
No nudity.
What? Oh yeah. Well, that's a picture. I don't think you're. Yeah, that's not nudity.
They're just simple prints. But here's the second one, which again is another famous.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude.
Here's the third one, which I'm
sure
I've
seen that. That's a very famous picture right there. Yeah.
So
that's really cool. You're gonna frame them?
I'm gonna frame them. Yep, and I picked them up for $5 a piece. I'm like,
nice.
Score. Yeah. I'm like, I'll take them. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I love it, dude.
So I scored that with a couple, what were they? Carrot cake squares with icing on top, like a treat, like a dessert from a coffee shop. Picked up 2 of those. Got to put on some pounds in the summer.
Wow.
And, I also picked up at the local record shop. I picked up another sticker.
Little Rolling Stone sticker, huh?
Added to my small collection of.
Oh, you're backwards. Let me flip you up.
Yeah, you want to read that one, right?
Mirror camera.
There you go. There's one.
All right.
And
are you gonna? Oh, a little Deadhead. Nice. I love it, dude. Yeah, dude, those old little head shops and record shops are cool. All the little trinkets and
got us.
Fred might remember. He's on. Do you remember that record shop that was over there by Claremont College that we used to go to growing up? I was trying to remember the name the other night when we were talking. I couldn't remember, but yeah. Let me go to the comments really quick. Throw it in the comments if you remember, Fred. And that's Mr. Rourke for you guys. Let me see here. Valmark. He says, hi, Valmark Cleaver, Mr. Mark. Mark the Shark. To tickle bee spider cantrips. Great to mess up spellcasters. That's counter magic. Cantrips. Emerson. Okay. I saw some new people jumping in here. I want to give shout outs to new people as they jump in. Yep, Blair is here. She says, hey, guys.
Blair.
Somebody says it. Yep, here it is. Jimmy says, her lady lordship has arrived. There she is. Nolsey says, I played in a few high-level games in 5e, not so much in OSR. I think you could call my first ever game 4e got to high level, though. Okay, I like it. Mr. Rourke says, I love to play druids. I do. I actually like the druid class. It's probably my second favorite class to play. I like paladins first, then druids. Yeah. And then Jimmyson says, as just FYI, Angelo's Kickstarter is just shy of 3,100. Wow, it's almost there. 1,000 away.
I was gonna say we gotta check that out tonight and bring it up, see if we can get them to.
Yeah, I'll do that right now. Here's the QR code for that, guys. Jimmyson just brought up Agile's Kickstarter. Go, you guys, if you haven't checked this out, go check it out. We're really close to getting him funded so his project can go out. I backed it. I think I backed it at the, I can't remember what level, but it's the full hard count bound set. And looking forward to that. So yeah, let's get that into fruition. So hit that button, go over, look at it. There's a couple download samples, really cool stuff, guys. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. Okay. And it's what we do here, the DM and Friends. We want to help each other. We want to see our friends succeed, their projects succeed. And, that's why I bring it up. I'm not here. There's no, what's it called? Motives, I guess. My motive is because I would like to see my friends succeed. So, that's why we talk about it so much here. So thank you guys for that.
And don't forget to mention also is if, because everyone's in different situations, right? And maybe it's not the right time for someone to, go in at $100 or so. They could just, you can always toss them $5 or $10 or just something to say, hey, we support you as a creator. I mean, creators love that as well. Yeah. And it's just another way to help out.
True. I didn't even think of that.
I'll give you my email address if you want to send me some cash.
And we'll put your email in there too. And I think you got. We'll forward it to my address. Yeah. So,
right.
What I was going to say too. Another thing. Those of you guys that don't know, he was. Agile's Kickstarter was very much so about the hardback stuff, and I think he just opened up a digital. I think he recognized that some people just can't there's a crowd for digital pieces. Right. I'm more of a hardback person. I like my, smell it, feel it. I can have all the pages fall out of it, that kind of stuff. But a lot of people like the hard, that kind of, so, super, super cool to, that he opened that up. So yeah. Some more new people jumping in here. Buster TN, good to see you. Framed Dragon Magazine Greyhawk map on his wall. Yes, he does. I have my Darling maps, dude. I didn't show you yet, Greg. My Darling map is signed.
I know. I saw that. I watched the episode. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right. You guys see, I kind of move my room around. So the table's over here. I just flipped the wall. So I'm going to put it back here somewhere, probably up here, something like that. So yeah, Greyhawk maps, and we love them. So yeah, Buster TM, yeah, dude. Valmar Cleaver says, Ulrich, I can't even pronounce it. Yes, that's the name of the picture you brought up. Yep. I'm going to some classic public domain paintings for the game I'm working on. Awesome.
Nice.
Chantel Jones is here. All right. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Do you have a Cadillac for that Deadhead sticker? Hold that sticker up. Cadillac. There you go. Mr. Rourke. It wasn't Music Plus, even though that was down the street from where we lived, but I was talking about the one in Claremont College. So there was a old like punk record shop over there. I can't remember the name of it. It's totally like screwing with me too.
I love record shop.
I'll check it out. Thanks. Okay, Blur 1300 left. Ignatius, the one and only, is here. You'll be on in a couple of weeks here. We got that DM roundtable we're gonna do. So I'll be I gotta post the schedule. I got so many things scheduled out that I need to post the schedule, whether I do it on Discord or I put it on YouTube. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but A lot of cool stuff coming up, guys. And I'll say this too. I got a pretty. I can't say it yet, but so I shouldn't even say it. So never mind. All right.
Say it.
No, I can't. It's not public yet, but I'm super excited about something that's going to be happening starting in July. Dark Eagle Games. There you go. Your latest Kickstarter is doing great. Awesome. Good for you, brother. Let me see. Blair says Agile is less worried. I love seeing the community and others come together for him. Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're here is to help each other, support each other. Yeah, Dark Eagle Games. If you're on Discord or anything, or if you can send me a link to your Kickstarter, I would love to post it up here so everybody can see it too. So if you want, look in the show notes, either email me really quick or go on Discord and send me Discord info on your Kickstarter. I'll put it in the show in the chat, okay? Because I know you can't physically do that because it's a URL, but give that to me, brother, okay? Overseas shipping and hardbacks would have been ridiculous. Yeah, that's why he went digital. Yeah, that's probably why he was not getting a lot of people from overseas. RX Mooten, good to see you. Glad you're here. Good to see you. I'm just trying to catch up on all this stuff, guys. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, Agile is tracking it to fund 34 to 35,000. Yes, you are correct. Before Blockbuster, once again, my youth reigns supreme. How old are you? You sound very young, Blur. What's going on? Yes. Anyways, we're caught up until we're not caught up.
That's right.
Yes. So you guys, thank you for being here. This is our Monday live stream. I hope tonight to talk about my most recent video, which I will put in the chat here if I can. Not most recent, second most recent. Today was the collab with Tenkar. Well, yesterday was a new series I'm starting that talks about the shift in the game that is in the DMG when you reach name level, right? Shift, an optional shift. It's not a mandatory shift, but it's what happens to your character when you reach name level. And I'll put the video in here. Blair says I was an embryo when your old fart started playing. Okay. Well, that's horrible, but it's actually funny. That's the YouTube buddy we're going to talk about tonight. And I think, Greg, you've seen it. I've seen it because I recorded it. And yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that. I do want to talk about a couple other things before we get there. Merce of the Year is here. All right. Our male nurse of the year is here. That rhymes.
Is that what male nurses call themselves, as Merce?
Yeah. Male nurses are Merces. Yeah.
Look at that. You learn something new every program.
Yeah. Some people's kids, jeez. Oh God, killing me. What I wanted to talk about really quick was, well, first of all, Valimar Cleaver. We talked a little about the Ren Fair stuff because we had Valimar, you sent me. I cannot find the email that you sent me. Where did you send it? Because you're going to have to resend it. I looked in my email. I thought I saw it. There was pictures in there. Maybe you sent it in Facebook. Please tell me where you sent it because I was going to bring them up because I did promise I would do that today. So there we go. So Valimar, if you're still on, please do that because I would love to bring those pictures up, your Ren Fair pictures. Another thing I was going to bring up was
which Ren Fair was that? Was that in Bristol, Wisconsin?
You would have to ask him.
Okay. Maybe in the chat.
Yeah, Valimar, I think, was that because you're in LA area, I think, right? And then we had Fugly was on here, and he was at one literally this last weekend, and showed some pictures. And the reason why I mentioned Fugly because I showed some of the art that he just did for me for the channel, which is really cool. And I want to bring these up because I couldn't when I was at the fire station yesterday. This weekend I was there. I got home at 6 a.m. from finishing my shift, and I didn't have access to it. So I want to bring it up right now. I want to show you guys, and I'm really like super excited about this one in particular. I want to show you that I couldn't show you.
You did a poll. Didn't you do a poll on Facebook?
I did, but that wasn't everything. But check this one out. I think this is super cool too. I'm going to do some swag for this. I'm thinking of a shirt for this. Look at this. What do you think, guys?
It's loading.
It's loading. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. It's kind of big, you know. But yeah, it's taking a little minute there.
Ooh, I like the dragon.
Yeah, look at this, guys. Isn't that? What? Oh man, I just here.
What's that image in front of the dragon that ruins the whole picture?
Yeah, isn't that cool? Like the guy in the front really makes it such a great. Fugly is here. Yes. But man, what talent, man! Look at that.
That is so. Cool. That is.
Cool. I really like that design he did. I really. And there's a couple other. This is a variation of one of them, but yeah, Fugly is here. He says hi, back home for the week. Cool. Well, Escondido. Okay, yeah. So yeah. So this is Fugly's art right here. That he's you
got it.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I'll bring up some other ones too. Yeah, Fugly's ears must have been ringing. Yeah, I was gonna bring this up, like I said, this weekend, but it's on my computer here. The Wi-Fi sucks at the fire station too. So, but yeah. So, anyways, let me see if I can get this going. How do I turn this? There we go. There's that. Blah blah. Yeah. So I think that's pretty awesome. A couple of other ones. Great art. Yeah. So I was thinking like a shirt. You know what I mean? I like the note paper look, kind of old school.
Oh yeah.
That's what we were going for. And man, I feel like he hit it right on the money. You know, so you know. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously. That's
hey Angelo, does Fugly have a site where he has his portfolio of work that maybe he sells something? That'd be something cool to post on there as well.
Yeah, on Facebook. And I'm sure he doesn't mind if you search. Let me see. If you search for well, let me ask.
Blair wants you.
Are you okay with me giving that out, Fugly? Why don't you say yes or no?
Blair wants you to check your text.
Oh, what for? What happened?
I got your back, Blair.
Oh. Okay. Got it. Search for him in Facebook. For his username here is the same username over there, pretty close. My ears, mostly my head, recouping today. Okay, so your ears and yeah. So yeah, search for him on Facebook and you'll find him. Unless he says I can put it on I'll put a link to his Facebook page. Yeah.
Can I do a quick shameless plug, Angelo?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, so everyone, if you are on Facebook, I just opened up a public group for advanced fantasy games. I used to have it under a business page, and I'm like, I'd rather just go public and just share everything with everyone. So if you guys are on Facebook, would appreciate and would welcome you to join. It's Advanced Fantasy Games in groups. So not in
groups. Give me the link, put it in the private chat, and I'll put it in the chat right now. And then also put it in the show notes.
Making me work for it.
Can you do that? Yeah.
I can try. Remember, I'm like Blair said, I'm an old fart. You never know.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Blair.
I know, right?
God.
But she is the moderator. Be nice to her.
Yeah, she is a moderator there. At least that's what I was told. Okay, so Valmar, I do have it here somewhere. It says all tab. I don't see it in my I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, well, I'll keep going.
And yes, Dreg, the horse was naked. That was the nudity that I was referring to, the horse.
Yes.
Good call.
Yes.
Good eye there, my friend. Dreg knows all.
Okay. Anyways, okay, here's your link. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this. So this is Greg's new Facebook page for advanced fantasy games. There it is, guys. So you can click on that. And there it is. Yeah. You after some wrestling with Facebook, you got it going yesterday. So good job on that.
Lost some real good content, but we'll make it up.
Yeah.
Live and learn, right? I'm a new creator. What the hell do I know? I'm learning as I go.
One other thing I was going to bring up too. I wanted to ask you guys. So, I think it's just the nature of the beast. You get reached out to people like, hey, I'd like for you to check out my product or whatever, or hey, I'd like you to do this, or hey, I like your channel. I sell dice, that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to name the company. Okay. I'm not going to name the company, but I am going to tell you guys, I was reached out by a dice maker / manufacturer or something. I said, yeah, okay. Yeah. Send me you watch my channel. Then if you watch my channel, what would appeal to, our crowd. And he was like, yeah, I'll give everybody 50% off, blah, 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 this kind of stuff. And, affiliate link. I'm like, okay, well, we'll see. Let me see. Send me something. Send me a dice set. Bad part on my side was this. I should have done a little bit of research on the company. Because once I got and they're beautiful. They're great. Here's the set. Okay, they're standard. They roll really well. They're very nice.
What does roll really well mean? Do you get 20s or do they
they're heavy. They're heavy. They don't roll forever. They have weight to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, they roll.
They break glass tables. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, this is like weighing my hand down. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Look at this. Yeah, it stops quick. I like dice like that. You know what I mean? It'll break a table if you were 3 feet off and you dropped it.
Drop them in the sock, use them as a weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, discounts. Yeah, it's kind of like an affiliate link thing. A lot of people do that, and I don't want to be tied to something. But and if I can pass on something to you guys, that's great. It's whatever. That's awesome. I did the research on them after I got them. I'm like, oh, these are nice. And I'm like, wait a minute, I should probably look into who this is, because I know who you are, Greg, right? So I'm fine with saying, hey, you know what I mean? I checked out your module and like, dude, yeah, this is awesome. Same thing with Angelo. Same thing with a lot of the friends. That's the risk of not knowing this person, right? So I did some research, and they got the worst reviews for customer service. Another thing too, and I hope this doesn't sound bad, but I want to really, the things that matter to me are where the products come from, what their mission statements are, who and what they support, that kind of stuff. Like, I think, 100%. like for instance, Bill Barsh, he's a veteran owned company, made in the USA. You know what I mean? I love his products. I have no problem with bringing up something on here and saying, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, bad customer service, bad reviews, that kind of stuff. So I had to back out. I had to say, you know what? I'm sorry, I have to pass. You know what I mean? And the interesting thing about that is, I wanted to ask you guys, I'm waiting for a response back. What do I do? What do I do with this? Do I send this back to them? I mean, it just sounds weird. It feels weird to me. So I don't know. I wanted to ask you guys. So anyways, that was it.
Give it away as a prize.
What's your thought on that, Mr. DM Greg? Oh, and it looks like Chris Clark is here. Should we let him in? He's in the green room.
Dude, I'm out of here. I can't take this anymore.
Should we let him drink? Just get screwed up back there? Yeah.
Here goes the neighborhood. Yeah, I'll let him in. What the hell? We'll have fun with him. Let's tickle him.
Yeah. Whoa, that was weird. A little blip. Did you guys get a blip there? I got a blip.
Balamir emailed you again.
Okay, there it is. I see it. Let's bring this up. I love. Okay, now I got your email. I don't know what happened to it, dude. I bet you I blocked you. Maybe I got drunk last night and I'm like, screw this guy. I'm gonna block him. Now I see your email. I'm gonna bring these up. But let's bring Chris on real quick. There he is.
Which is better than putting me on real quick. You know, because you put me on all the time.
They didn't go to North Texas, Con Clark. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I
am doing my atonement for not going to North Texas. You see.
Is this your atonement? Because this is an intervention.
Having that in the name, part of my atonement. You know.
So, Chris.
Yeah. Well, when the three of us have a difference of opinion and they see that in my name, they're going to trust what you say and not what I say.
Yeah, because you're a con. Yeah, you guys weighted dice. So, Chris, I don't know if you heard the story I was telling.
Yes.
Drake says, I like as many dice as I can get and only use each die once ever. What?
He's got a house full.
That's not wasteful.
You know, you said a lot of crazy things, Greg, but that's the weirdest thing I've heard.
You know, I use the metal dice.
Well,
that doesn't mean that's metal.
He's saying that he uses his die one
metal,
time.
Baby. That's metal.
Yeah, that's metal. And then let me see. Noel said weighted dice. Yeah, quality over quantity. So Blair says $59 for my vintage handbag set was much. I don't know.
I'm not following that. Thank you, Drake.
Fugly says dice that are too heavy a hard dent your table. Seen more than a solid iron with 2 inches. Those are weapons. Dude, I've seen a glass table shatter from a metal die. Yeah. Greg says there are a few dice that I do have. I found for like some of the chess decks I bought in the 80s. Yeah, I have some old dice that I use over and over and over again. I kind of use the old school dice for some reason. They responded, I'll start. Okay, Angelo, I emailed you again. Okay, I'll bring those up in a second. No, see before.
Do you have a favorite set of dice though? Like, I know that a collection of dice for D&D players is super like common, but do you have like your favorite set of dice? I think most people have like one favorite set, right? Or am I the only one?
I do have favorite dice. Yeah, I'll show you guys in a second. Well, let Chris answer that question, but yeah.
No, I haven't made a new character yet because he won't let me play the character I want.
I heard your character's trapped.
Well, he is. He's not dead yet. He's feeling much better. He might just go for a walk. No, yeah, he wouldn't let me play an illusionist. No, and
illusionists are hard.
Well, that way when I'm late to things, like when we start gaming, I could be like, "No, I've been here the whole time. You just couldn't see me."
That's why he's not letting you play one.
You can play an illusionist if you roll it, but
a gnome illusionist thief is a pretty cool character.
Yeah.
Oh, I would tend to agree. So would Gary. Actually, that was one of his favorites. Hobbit thieves as well. He loved the Hobbit thieves. I'm sorry, halflings, because he was not at all influenced by Lord of the Rings.
Not at all.
He swore that to his dying day, my friend.
That's right.
It's not true. I used to call him out on that all the time.
What page would disagree? Would it be the page 85 in the DMG that where it mentions the word?
These are my favorite. These are my favorite D20s.
92.
Oh.
The famous black die. I got 4 of them, and these things always roll. These are my favorite 20s. These are probably my favorite D8s. I don't know what these are. I'm not a big dice guy, but these are my favorite D8s that I have.
Those
that I've
look
had
like old.
forever.
No,
That's
that
good.
one's not.
Forever.
Those look like old armory dice.
Yeah. You guys would know better than I would. These are my favorites. D10s.
Those are the ones Frank acquired for TSR.
Yeah. I think these came out from a box set. I want to say those are Star Frontiers is where the box set came from.
Yep, might be.
D12. I like this D12. I always use this guy right here. And probably I like this for a location die.
Oh, dude, that's the greatest dice on earth.
Yeah,
Every
like
DM has to have one of those.
Yeah, they're fun, and it's really good for boot hill too. I used it this year in my boot hill game.
There you go.
I don't have any favorite D6s, but let me see. A D4 I have that I like. It's another set from. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I won't be able to find it. It's probably sitting in the hallway where I can step on it tomorrow. But yeah,
the D4. Yeah, it's a call trip. Yeah.
I'll
be right back.
If you have kids, yeah.
The host is leaving. Chris,
when we started playing, it was funny. All you could get was the sets from the Dungeon Hobby Shop,
right?
And they were all those low impact plastics, and they would just get round over time, and then just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. And
right?
Rolling. Yeah. And
especially the D12. Especially the D12, it would roll forever.
Yeah, well, we used to call them dice of what did we call them? Call them dice of infinite rolling. That was it. Yes.
So these are probably my most. Is the right word coveted dice?
Yeah, it's coveted. Good word. Yes.
Yeah. So this D20 right here I got paint under my fingernails. Look at that, guys. Oh.
You painted your fingernails.
Oh. Yeah. I had a pen blow up on me the other day, and it went under my fingernails. It's really crazy.
It's not effeminate. Don't worry.
Is that brown? Is that brown paint?
No, it's like a blue. It was a blue ink. Yeah.
Hey, it's not me this time.
Brown paint. Yeah. Hey, really, really good. Whoa.
Careful.
Wow, look at this.
Scenario. I don't know.
Hey, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. What the hell? How am I going to eat this?
What is that? Looks what?
That's the regular stuff.
That's the regular
pierogies?
Okay. Food was delivered.
Yeah. Pierogies are
Thank
great.
you so much. Okay. Thank you so much.
She doesn't look Polish.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Thank you so much. So this die right here, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
This guess where I got this.
Sewer grate. No. You stole it from a little old lady that used to play D&D but doesn't anymore because she no longer has a D12.
There you go.
No. So I got this in a bucket in the middle of Frank's kitchen in probably 20 something.
One of those Franken parties.
At one of the Franken parties. These are those prototype die that he had buckets of these. So I like this one.
Was that the party before Gary Con?
Yeah. I also got there was a couple of years. I went to probably 4 or 5 of them. And then the D8s. He had a bunch of these prototype D8s.
Yep.
The
blue 20s,
the D4s.
Yep.
Yep.
You had a bucket of blue 20s too.
Oh, the blue 20. Yeah. Oh, look at blue 20s. Wow. Look at this. Yeah.
See, there you go. See, and Greg doesn't know this. The house where they used to have Franken party, my kids and I rebuilt his front porch for him.
Oh, no, I know
because he got a quote that was just ridiculously high.
Yeah. It was a really nice house. He was in Sharon, Wisconsin.
Now, did you pass that big statue of a corn cob on your way into town? See, because I used to tell the kids when we drive past the corn cob, which was made of like aluminum or something, right? And I would say, look, kids, it's hard pour corn. Anyway,
hard poured corn.
Hard pour, like okay.
So I
Should I
made
get
the
the
mistake,
whiteboard or no? It's okay.
Chris. So I made the mistake of asking DM Angelo if he had favorite dice.
Yeah.
We're a
Yeah,
half hour. We're a half hour in.
I got all my dice in front of me. Like, what the hell?
Direct
That was
these
back in
books.
2026, Greg. What
Started
the hell?
with this because I'm very. It started with this because I'm very torn about this. Do I send it back? I don't. I feel like a
Yeah.
jerk because he actually sent me these dice, but I
Make it a
can't
holiday
stand
giveaway.
behind the company.
Dude, make it a holiday giveaway on your channel.
Yes, or donate it to the auction at EggCon for
You could.
the proceeds going to the scholarship fund.
You could.
Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to ask him if he wants me to send them back.
Well, okay. Well, and the thing is, though, if you donate them, he gets a mention for his company for the time he took to send you those dice.
Got it. Good idea.
Well, I'm not known for my bad ones.
You got some bad ideas, but we don't need to talk about that.
But like attack the list.
Are those natural?
Look at these big fatties. Yeah.
And the dice. Yeah,
Did you hear what he just called us, Chris?
I know.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, look at these.
I'd
look
love,
at
to
these
tell you,
big
I'd love to
fatties.
tell you he's wrong, but I can't really. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So my last question about the dice, Angelo, and because the rabbit hole is only so deep, I gotta ask: do they roll well? Are those pierogies?
They look like pierogies.
These are like, I think, a samosa. I don't know what they are.
They look like pierogies.
They do. But anywho, do your
Which
dice
one of those
roll
puppies?
well for you? That's my question. You could have 1,000 dice, but
There's shit all over everywhere. I don't know. Do they? What the hell's wrong with you two, man?
No, you don't have that kind of
it
time.
ain't me. It's everyone in the comments. They're cracking me up.
It's only a 2-hour show. I mean, you know.
Do we have to take a shot now? Mark, do it. Yeah, hardcore corn. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Really, what's wrong with you guys? Come on. What the hell is wrong with
No,
you?
you don't have to take a shot now. You have to take a shower now.
Hey, it's all about the dice. Yeah.
That's right. And how well they roll.
Hey, by the way, really quick, I want to mention while everybody's on today's the 15th, next Thursday, which actually is a DM roundtable. Ignatius will be on it, and 2 other unnamed dungeon masters. I'm not going to tell you guys who they are right now. Also, that's the day I'm doing the giveaway for this. For all the members, if you're a member of the channel, you will be in the drawing to get a copy of this, which is
C7.
Yeah. Signed by
Alan Hammock. All right.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do the drawing, and it's a ghost tower. I got him to sign it at North Texas. Yeah, so those of you guys that are members, well, you'll be eligible for that. So like we do every month here, right? I think Greg, you won one time, right?
I did. You're still holding it. You're bringing it to EggCon, right?
Yeah.
I've been described.
Yeah, I
as
think
a
I was
member
going to
before.
actually just use it for next month. Yeah.
That's. You know what?
Yeah.
If you want. That's
No.
easy.
You won it fair and square. Yeah.
So you say.
Six. Shenanigans.
I lived above shenanigans. I diverge. Whatever it's called.
You don't want to
Derail.
diverge. No, don't
Derail.
diverge. Did you ask him about his reviews yet?
Me?
That was the one conversation I didn't want to miss.
Real quick. Valimar, since Valamar's on here, I do want to bring that up. I did promise that he sent me some pictures of the Ren Fair. I'm I'm not a huge fanatic of, I'll tell you what, I've been to a lot of Ren Fairs in the past. I don't frequent them, but I've been to many in the past. I don't get dressed up. I go there to eat the food, look at the things that are there usually. Yeah, the things that are there. So I love it, but he sent me these to share with you guys. But there's our very one and only Valimar Cleaver. Oh, look at that, dude. I love it.
That's a serious outfit.
He's got a serious getup,
I like
dude.
the
That
mug,
is
too.
awesome.
Yeah.
And he's
And
drinking. He's got a
Frugally, I'll get yours up here too someday. I'll get you on here. But look at this. Watch this. This is actually another really cool one. Let me remove that one. Let me bring this one up.
There you
Look at
go. Nice.
That is a wicked looking crossbow, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
That's Ren Fair porn.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Well, that's what, I'll bring out the big dice in a minute too, again.
That's like late 60s.
And
dude, that's awesome.
This is him. Valimar, maybe you can say who this is with you too. I'm going to bring this up. But excellent photo. I'm going to say maybe your wife. You didn't kind of let me know here, but that's really cool. You guys were.
Marcia's a dress like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Looking all in costume there. Love it. Love it. Love it. Dude, this is a really cool one too. Really good job on this one too.
Uh-oh.
Look at this picture. Yeah. Makes me want to go to a Ren Fair. Yeah, look at that. What would that be, Chris? Since you're the person that really likes long things. Yeah.
Oh, what is the weapon?
Yeah.
That's a pike.
Okay, but what kind of pike?
Maybe a
Should
pike.
we open up the
maybe a pike staff versus a spear. Spears are smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great spear. Would that be considered a great spear? Maybe my girlfriend and I. Okay.
I think the term great spear is something concocted for D&D. I don't think there ever was something called a great spear in actual medieval weaponry.
Okay. Okay. So this was your girlfriend and you. I'll bring it up so that we all know. Very, very cool. Very cool. It's in the comments. Thank you for. I know you're probably a little behind on the. Look, we'll get the. Did you guys see? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, processing. Okay, processing. Good looks taking a minute to upload. What the hell?
You know they sell faster chips these days.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to bring up another picture. Okay. We'll get to your big spear in a minute. Okay, here we go. Here's another one.
Valimar's correct. I've heard that term before.
Boar spear. Yes.
Boar spear. That's
I have. As a matter of fact, what's that show that they do they built the forge? I think the forge is a competition. They built the boar spear one time. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
I think those are English. I think boar spears are English.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's what happens when you get to that's what happens when you get to level 7 and 8 and the DM doesn't have it. It's Gary said
and then you buy a spear. Yeah.
And it comes a boar spear. And then this right here, this is another picture he sent me, which was cool. He explained that this one was now I don't have the
see how it doesn't have the crosshatch on top like the ones on the left?
Yeah.
That crossbar on them. That was
the crossbar. That's I think is the
you could pull somebody out of the saddle with it.
Yeah.
Because it would only go in just so far, it wouldn't stick, but it would knock them off the horse and then they'd fall off your pike.
Okay. I like it. Great spears were just really good spears. They
were awesome.
You got to send me some pictures because I know you do a lot of music at the Ren Fair. So send me those if you want to put it in and I'll bring them up for you right now. It's the DM and friends at gmail.com. Okay, I'm going to do something real quick because I'm wearing shorts. So you guys be okay here. Be okay here.
Do we need to turn away?
Yeah, hang on. Hey, be okay here. Be okay, Chris. Be okay.
I will.
Be okay.
It's all right.
Yep.
Blair will.
Okay.
Blair will censor
you, Greg.
if you don't.
Let me see if I can do this with oh, dude, you know what I can do? Check this out. I'll make it crazy here, guys.
You touch your toes.
I'm gonna get crazy here.
I want to touch his toes.
Okay, here we go. Watch this. So I'm
part of that.
gonna bring another camera in right now so you guys can see the screen share. No, not screen share. Here we go. Look at this. I'm getting crazy here, guys. Do I want to do this? No, I'm not gonna try it. I'll probably blow something up.
Not fully crazy.
Do you know anything about this book? The book that Ernie says was saved TSR? No.
I don't think TSR got saved. Actually, I think they wound up getting bought out.
It was caught. It was postponed. The demise was postponed.
Got everybody another year's salary.
Here's some.
Gary was way into that stuff, dude.
I know. I know. That's right. So looking at this, right here.
Yep.
What's it called?
It's probably close to it. So.
And that's called a what? I can't read that from your camera.
You can read it.
A Rensoir?
Yes.
Oh.
It's French.
Rensoir. So I don't know if that's close, but I remember seeing it in here. And then you got the rest of the pages, which are all the waves and stuff like that.
Hey, a Rensoir. It's called Rensoir, not Rensoir, I don't think. But
actually French.
Yeah.
And I have no breeding or background, as any number of our listeners can tell you.
Does appear in the first edition players.
Here we go. Here we go. Dreg's got his information here. Ready? Here we go. Boar spear consists of a heavy shaft. Okay. Got one.
We know what that means. Yeah.
With a long spear head attached. 2 long lugs protrude from the base of the head. The spear is designed for hunting. Yeah. Okay. And lunges prevent animals from moving up.
That makes sense.
Sounds painful.
Yeah. Fugly. Okay. Yeah. Dude, if it's not too hard, throw me, email me. I'll put my email address in. friends@gmail.com. That's where I would send them, and then I'll bring them up. Yeah. Cause you got some pretty awesome pictures. Fugly is, but by the way, Valimar, thank you so much for sending those, and that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Which Ren Fair do you go to? Because if it's in the LA area, I think I know where you're talking about, but I don't want to not say it wrong. Which ones do you go to, Valimar? Tell me. And but yeah, Fugly does a lot of. He's a Ren nerd, so he does he plays and is all in it too. So I want to bring up his stuff too. But Valimar, that's awesome. Maybe when I'm out there, I'll see you at one of them. The one that I remember is over in the Ren Fair in the LA area. Is that over in San Bernardino? Yeah. Tell me in the comments. Anyways.
When you look at the player's handbook, that Rensoir is superior to the spear. However, it's 8 feet long. So how you manage that as a DM, I would say one person in a 10-foot hex, right?
Yeah.
That's an 8-foot spear, but it does 2 to 8, 2 to 8 in first edition. That's awesome. That's a great weapon. 2 to 8, 2 to 8.
That's one of the
2 to 8. Yeah. It does 2 to 8.
Yeah. On bolts.
2d4. Yeah. 2d4.
2d4. What did I say?
Got it.
It sounded like
2 to 8. Right. Yeah.
2 to 8. Yes. 2d4.
Yeah. 2d4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the minimum of 2 damage. that's huge. Average of about what, 5, 6. Chris, I know you'll know it, right?
Yes, that's about right.
Yeah. 5, 6. Yeah.
Why
depends upon whose dice you're rolling. If you're rolling Angelo's dice.
Well, I would, but the poor customer service on that. No,
that's true. Actually,
okay, Arundel at the Santa Fe Dam. Okay, yep. Mm-hmm. Arundel, that's and there's also Okay, I said San Bernardino. Yeah, so you're talking about the dam over there by the 605 and the 210. Yeah, that's the big Ren Fair.
See, and
I've been there several times.
Greg and I are familiar with the one in Salem, Wisconsin. It's just over the border.
Oh, it's Salem. I thought it was. I said it earlier. I said it's south of you. I can't remember. It's north of Gurnee, but I mentioned a different town. But it's in Salem.
Zion? Where do you think it was on the Illinois side? Zion is the Illinois side.
I was Bristol. I think I mentioned
Bristol. Yeah, I'm sorry. I believe their address is Bristol, which there's a bunch of little towns right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bristol.
Yeah.
Isn't there a speedway in Bristol?
You got the Brat stop there too. So
you can actually see it from the expressway as you drive by. And I don't mean you can see their sign. I mean, you can actually see like the towers and things they have.
Yeah.
So this would be pretty close to what you're describing. And because I would say if he's about 6 feet, there's an extra 2, right?
Okay. So now, if you were to cast protection from evil 10-foot radius, could you still get stabbed with that?
Well, it's 8 feet.
Well, because it's a radius, so, not a 10-foot diameter. Because if it's 8 feet, the answer would be no, because your hand would cross the barrier.
All right. Dude, that's a great getup. That's awesome.
It is. I'm not even sure I could wear that, to be honest with you. How come you're
Greg? Do you have any pictures you want me to post of you?
Yeah, I got some pictures for you. I don't know if you want to post them.
Uh-oh.
You better show Chris some of the cool things you picked up when you were out this weekend.
I think Chris was watching. Weren't you, Chris? Weren't you hiding in the shadows? The one thing I
missed the early part again. People don't understand when I tell them I have deadlines. I don't know.
Right. The one thing I did forget to show, I picked this up at the record shop too for my lanyard.
Oh, a Noble Knights lanyard. Oh,
look at that. Look at that pin.
They're by the way, if you ever have the chance, they're good guys to get to know, and
Noble Knight,
Alan over there and whatnot. And they will carry leftovers if you have leftovers following a Kickstarter.
Oh, I didn't. You know what? I didn't even think about that. But I think I'm gonna take. It's.
I mean, give them a deal, but
Yeah, I guess it's a question for you guys. Is I've got probably from the first print run, I probably have. I'm just gonna say, let's just say 30. All right, that's what it looks like. 30 or 25 originals left. And I was thinking about doing them as an add-on to the next Kickstarter, so that 25 people that didn't get them could say, hey, you know what, might as well pick it up now, right?
Yeah.
So
how much are you selling for each of them? How much are you selling them for?
$1 million.
You gotta do that.
For the original, for the first run, they're $30 a piece. The hard copies with the removable cover, they're $30 a piece. And the only reason I'm doing $30 for now is because I promised my backers, and I'm, like you said, customer service, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All of that. You gotta. One of the biggest things, one of the things I promised, and I will always live up to, is if I make you a promise, I'm going to keep it. And my backers supported me, so it's $30 for a hard copy, and that's not a bad price.
No, not bad.
No. So
you got the full the whole sleeve that comes on. I mean, off. Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Backboard, sleeve, everything. Yep. So so I made that promise, and I figure, maybe a year from now, if I've got 5 left over, maybe I sell them for 25. I don't know, but either way,
got it.
Got a couple left.
So yeah, he says 5. He's 5'8", so I'm thinking it's around 8. How long is that spear?
8 foot.
He said 8 foot.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I think 8 to 9. So yeah, Valimar, what's the length of that? What's the length of your great spear? No, but nobody laughed.
Kind of personal.
I'm just talking inside where it counts.
Okay, I got some new picks. By the way, I think this would be a fun thing to do. Dude, if you guys want to, for me to put something up on the screen, let me know. Email me, and I'll, unless it's obscene, I mean, that would have to go on the after
twice. If it's obscene,
that would have to go on the after hours show, right? Send me. Yeah, if you ever want to send anything that you want to show the community,
you need to
just email me, and I'll bring it up. Look at this guy. Look at the one and only Fugly. Look at that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Nice. Dude, nice. What is that, a ukulele?
Is that? I think that would be a mandolin, right?
That does appear to be a mandolin. Yes, sir.
Is he a bard?
I think it'd be a mandolin. Yeah.
I think he's a bard.
He's the bard.
And disturbing.
It's let me see. Let me go to another one. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one on Facebook. Let me see here. Okay, hang on. It's not letting me grab it. What the hell?
I think you're right, Valimir. I
You
think
shouldn't
that
grab
that
it when
spear
you're
looks
live
like it's
streaming
pushing
anyway.
10 feet.
You know.
Almost 10 feet. Wow.
Yeah, it's got to be.
That's awesome.
I mean, if
Okay,
he's
there you
almost
go.
6 foot.
Yeah.
So if you're indoors and you accidentally try and stand it upright, it goes through the drywall of the ceiling.
Yeah, but you don't have to hold it. You don't have to hold it.
It
You
goes
just
through my drywall for sure, my ceiling. Okay, I'm having an issue bringing these other pictures over, but let me see here.
can't get him past the firewall.
No,
Totally
it's just
inappropriate.
it's taking a minute here.
I saw a picture of Chris when he was at one of the earlier Gary cons.
Yeah, that was
that Agate, the horticulture
that-
hall. Was that?
I think it was year 2 actually. Yeah, it was either year
Yeah.
2 or year 1. Yeah.
Yeah, you were a youngster.
I have been. Yeah. I was not born this age. It's true. And all you people who said that, damn, Greg's just not that smart. Hey, he just proved it. Okay, the man's a genius. It's obvious.
All you people. What's up, Joe Kaufman? Welcome.
All y'all. That's right.
Hey, Joe Kaufman, how you doing? It's a kaboza. Okay, I was wrong. Yes.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah, never would have guessed. Yeah,
I think that's Kobza or Kobza.
Is that how you pronounce it? Kaboza.
I don't see 3 syllables
Kaboza?
there. I don't know, but I don't see 3 syllables there. I don't see Kaboza. I don't know.
Kobza.
Kobza, Kobza.
Kobza.
Kobza are those snakes with the hood. Oh, well.
Okay, let me see how you pronounce it. Okay, kobza is a Ukrainian folklore music instrument. The kobza, also called bandura. Bandura is a Ukrainian folk music instrument of the lute family, a relative of the Central European mandora. The term kobza, however, has also been applied to a number of other Eastern European instruments, distinct from the Ukrainian kobza. Yeah.
See, now the bandura I played when I was younger. That whole Crash Bandura thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like a little weasel or something. He spins around real fast. That might be something different. That's, Oh, I know. Tonight you're the only one who gets dad jokes. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. We sometimes we just don't get it. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. There we go. Look at that. Oh man, that was fancy. He's got. Which one is it? What is this one in your hand? This is a different instrument.
Why would you hide your eyes behind those skull glasses? Look at this guy. He's a lady killer. Look at that.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. What is? See the writing on it too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What instrument is
a different
that?
one, Angelo? That's a different one. He's got 2.
That's a different, instrument.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a different instrument.
Yes, no, I was making a Crash Bandicoot reference. Yes.
Yeah. So Fugly, tell us what this one is too. So, okay, I'm gonna go to the next one. One more left, and here's the one that I've seen on Facebook. There we go.
There you go. That's a different one too. He's got 3.
Yeah.
At least.
That's a Fender.
that one's going to be a deeper tone instrument because it's a longer neck.
Oh yeah.
I'm just looking at it. Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
I never actually learned stringed instruments other than piano, which has strings but isn't really a stringed instrument. So.
You ever play the skin flute?
Got him.
I think you were there.
We're finding out whether Chris has ever played the skin flute. I love it.
I think he was there at the time, and it was quite a performance. Let me tell you. No.
Oh, I'll never be invited back. Look at that!
I'm a through and through nerd, man. I was in band. I mean,
Blair just censored me. I tried out for band, but they wouldn't let me play the saxophone they stuck me on the trombone, and I said, "Yeah, this ain't for me," and I walked out.
Yeah, they're a little
Enjoy.
different, for God's sakes.
Yeah, yeah. But I did love the horn.
You didn't like the bone.
No, I didn't like the bone.
I got a spare in my garage.
It just wasn't a good fit for me.
Okay, all right. Angelo, you're talking, muted? But we're not hearing you.
Are you muted, Angelo?
Yeah, sorry, I had some background noise. Fugly, thanks for sharing those. Yeah, so he says,
yeah, those are cool, man.
He says that it was a cheap ass children's guitar that I painted. Okay. I mean, you could have said it was a, +5 mandolin of disruption or something, and I would have said, wow.
And he would have given you tons of money for it at the ttrpg auction.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, Angelo, that's not a bad little piece for your show. Have people bring in photos and do a little segment on things they want to share. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I would love to. You guys, please, like, you got my email address. It's in the show notes. If you ever want to like send some crazy thing you're working on, or just no pictures of you in the bathroom or something like that. Like no selfies. You ever see those, like, selfies of somebody in the bathroom, like, and
Greg and I are not giving you a sense of shared experience here. We don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I see a lot of those pictures. I don't know why, but
I don't want to bring that up.
It's my feed. My feed is bad. Yeah. Dash, you want to come in? Come here, buddy.
Drag, 100%. Those, especially bards, they're a little, in my opinion, bards are overpowered for 1E. But some folks don't agree. But when you put a magical instrument in their hands and make them higher level, they usually have over 100 hit points. They got great THAC0 charts. They got great spell usage.
Yeah, you used to have to run up, I think it was 10 levels as a fighter, 8 levels as a magic user, and something else. I can't even remember. But by the time you got to first level bard, you already had like 20 levels behind you.
I think it's between level 5 and 7 as a fighter, and then a thief you have to stop at, I think, level 8, and then you become a druid. Then you become a bard, which is effectively a powerful druid, right? Because they get druidic spells. They even get more hit dice.
Yeah.
So and they go up to they get hit dice at super levels too. So they're tough.
Have you ever had a player play a bard from first edition all the way the way it's written in Player's Handbook?
Nope.
I have a bard in my Greyhawk campaign. He's pretty powerful. Now, I do have to say that does raise an issue, because a GM is challenged with that whole legend lore that bards have as an ability. Me and my player got into a disagreement, but as the GM, I make the final ruling. But in all fairness, it was the whole legend lore thing. I ran an ancient vampire dungeon where they were looking for, like, we're talking ancient, like 500-year-old vampire, right? And they're humans. So there's no way they know anything to any length of degree. Point is, the vampire was wearing this old ancient relic armor, and the bard wanted to use his legend lore ability. And he said, and he rolled a percentage, and I told him a couple pieces. He goes, no, I know all about it. And I said, it is not like the magic user spell legend lore, which is either a 6th or 7th level spell, because you got to be a 12th level magic user to cast it. So we're in a disagreement, but I will tell GMs out there, honestly, it's a tough one. Legend lore by a bard should never be as powerful as a 6th level magic user spell. That's my opinion.
Well, don't they have a percentage for it to work, though?
Yeah, they do, but just because they roll a percentage doesn't mean they know everything.
Yeah, but that percentage is super low too, right?
No, it's not really. It's pretty aggressive.
Well, especially if you told him before he made his roll, it's your world, dude.
Right. Well, and in all fairness, he made a nice roll, and he's trying to play his character. So, but yeah, it's not something that as a GM. No, look at that. Your legend lore percentage. I mean, yeah, it's low, but it's pretty aggressive. I mean, at 10th level, you got a 35% chance of basically thinking you know everything about everything.
Well,
Mm.
I mean,
having heard it
but
somewhere.
is that how you did? Is that how you interpret the? I'm not trying to argue with you, but I'm trying to understand, how do you interpret legend lore?
Well, legend lore is a bard. It does say that the bard
Read it.
has a chance of knowing something about a legendary person, place, or thing, or of knowing what a particular magic item is. Now,
Yeah.
my argument was nobody knows what this magic item is. It's so old, it's a relic that nobody in the last 5 to 10 generations, that's how ancient it was. Nobody knows anymore. So
Well,
that was
okay. So you know it's the plate mail of colossal butt kicking, but you don't know all of its abilities.
correct, and that was my point.
Yeah. That's how I would play it, and that's actually how, because we have a bard in our group that has a similar ability. He's playing the bard from Dragon Magazine 52. I think it's 52 or 62, which is you don't have to start as a fighter, blah, blah. And he does have a similar ability every level. It's very low percentage. I think it starts at 1%. But what I do is they know if he makes that roll, he knows he knows a percentage
something
of what his, like, for instance, if he was 5th level and he makes his roll, 5th level knows 13. It was a 13% passing rate. He knows about 13% of what that weapon is. Maybe just the origin. Maybe
So
he knows it's powerful. Yeah, I don't get you don't know the whole description.
Right.
You don't know everything about it. Like, that's impossible. You know what I mean?
And that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to, that's a good way.
That's how
like
I do it. So that's why I don't think that ability is that. I think it's the way you interpret it as a DM. If you think that, wow, but it says it right in there. You know something about it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like a thief's ability to read languages. Their percentage chance is their percentage of knowledge of that language.
Yeah.
So like
that's how I play it too. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. No, that's good.
Yeah.
But no, he's a good player, and we have fun. He's still in the campaign, so. But his bard is pretty tough, pretty darn tough.
Yeah, I've had one player play it from 1st level all the way to bard level, which I think is what is it 10th? I don't remember what it was exactly, but
Oh, you mean name level? Are you trying to transition into the real subject for tonight?
Got him. Yeah, I actually am. Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, a couple of people that I did see on here. John Collins is here. Joe Coffin. Let me see. There's a couple other people that I saw jump in that I wanted to give a shout out to. Blair Blur is gone, she says. So everybody behave. I don't know what that means.
Not a chance.
Behave badly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Shoot. Okay, I'll find it. But anyways.
Mark the Sharp. Money's the best game. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he said to make that comment, Starblazer, but okay. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, Boomerman Dan Webb. All right, that's it. I wanted to give a shout out and say hi to you too. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, so I did want to talk about something tonight. I'm sure Chris will do everything he can to derail this conversation. Yeah.
He's
not
okay.
Not even paying attention.
I am. I'm reading about Germany and weather and chances of rain and things.
In Germany?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to talk about. So I just did a video, guys, and I posted it earlier, but I guess I can post it again. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do it again. And I hope that we lost Greg, and he's back.
I'm here.
I did this video that came out yesterday. It's the beginning of a new series that I'm calling From the Dungeon to the Domain. And because I've seen a lot of comments on threads and even here on the show that, you know, my campaign died at level 5, 6, 7, 8, you know. Well, in the DMG, there's some very specific things that that I believe, and that Gary put in the DMG to stay away from that Monte Hall kind of aspect that he calls out on page, I think it's page 92, and 92, where the passage that he talks about, the Christmas tree decked with tinsel and ornaments, walking around with all these artifacts and stuff. Monte Hall games, crashing bore for most participants. They are a headache for the DMs as well. For the rules of the game, do not provide anything of such play. No reasonable opponents, no rewards, nothing. And I hear a lot of this, and especially in a lot of modern things, it just becomes a slog. Like now you're just fighting monsters with more hit points. It's go into a room, attack, kill, treasure, XP. Attack, kill, treasure, XP. Sure, that style of play is, a lot of people like it. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But Gary on page 92 identified that it could be tough on the DM to come up with things. It could be a bore to the players. And I just have seen a lot of campaigns die at around 6th, 7th, and 8th level, right? Doesn't mean that that's all the time, because there's campaigns that go forever and you have a great time for years and years and years and years and years and years, right? Well, there was a couple points that I wanted to make out, and it's in the design of AD&D, right? So we'll get to the 4 points, but I guess maybe I want to ask you guys, and you guys in the comments to say it too. Have you guys had some games that have gone to name level? Let's start out with Chris.
Yes, and I've had players that raised their own kingdoms and built their own castles and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, and they then started secondary characters to go adventuring with, but would engage in, believe it or not, character wars almost always eventually happen because the knights of free Garryton are upset at the mages of the Wizards Guild, who have built their own castle and declared that they will not pay the taxes, although that castle resides in our lands. And it's fun; those are fun too. But it's not the core game that we all fell in love with either. It's a different game.
Yeah. I think he talks about a shift in the game at that time, but yeah, Greg. So have you ever done any campaigns that you ran or been in that have gotten to name level or and kind of made that shift that we're going to talk about, or continue on? You got into 18th, 19th, 20th, whatever. Tell me about that.
Current campaign has an 11th level wizard, so he makes it the name level at 11th. So honestly, I think that there's a couple different factors or different things that can be done or are done in those types of campaigns that run long, right? Because everyone would probably agree that the lower levels, there's more excitement, there's more risk, everything's new. I mean, the euphoria is there. You're getting to learn your character and you're having fun. But when you get to those higher levels, you seem to be doing the same slog over and over again to some degree. But it's also influenced, in my opinion, by it takes longer to level up. So you're not getting better saves. You're not getting more spells. You're not getting an extra hit per round as a fighter because it takes so much longer. And by the time you get to name level, what is it? 2-3 years in a campaign? I mean, with a DM who's not Monty Hall. I mean, so I would say that there's a few things that I do to keep those campaigns going. One is, or there's things you can do, right? In my opinion, one is don't give away too much magic item, right? Don't limit the magic exposure so that everything is still new and the challenge, right? Because the more magic they have, the more powerful they are, the more abilities they have, the slower the round, the longer it takes to have everyone do an activity, right? Make an attack, cast a spell. So, and the more things you can kill quickly. So I would say limit the exposure to magic, but still keep it tantalizing, right? Like Gary says in the book, you need to incentivize and keep them wanting more.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
also, you could, because you also talked about this too in your video, which is paying for leveling up, right? You have to pay per level. You have to study, or you have to train. You could forego the whole training usage, because realistically, when you're up at that level, somebody's going to die, and you're going to want to go find, right? If I'm an 11th level mage, there's got to be an 11th level cleric out there that's willing to cast a spell, or a 15th level cleric that's going to cast resurrection, or what is it, a 7th level to cast a 5th level spell to cast raise dead.
Yeah, that's 5th level, but you got to be more than 7th. You got to be about, about 11th level to cast that one.
Yeah. So there's things that start
pretty high.
Yeah,
I think a high priest has to do that.
Yeah.
Let's look.
So there's things that start to occur in a campaign where you're spending those resources on big ticket items, right? You're resurrecting someone. You're raising dead. You're building a strong
cleric to get a 5th level spell.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I think that there's things you can do as a GM. I think that it is a challenge, but you got to keep it fresh, and you can't just be giving things away.
Yeah. So what my video kind of focused on a little bit was how to survive, really, to get there, on the DM side and the player side, right? So, and making it, keeping the choices there, right? I always talk about pressure and decisions and consequences and all that stuff. And by the way, Angelo, good to see you, buddy. And congrats on being, you're almost there, man. I think you're 1,300 away from the funding. So good to see you on here. Thanks for being here, and keep Blair in line. So I would say one thing that is called out specifically in AD&D in the book that I think a lot of because it was really related to, I saw a lot of modern let's just say 5e players saying, like, God, it just becomes a slog. It's an over and over and over, this kind of rotation. And I'm like, and then some say, I really love doing that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, Gary kind of calls out that whole situation in the books, and in that whole Monty Hall thing, right? And so a couple keys to kind of first even just getting to name level is, and a lot of systems got away from this, is the XP for gold thing, right? It's all about combat. Like, it's all about that's how you level up. Combat. Well, if you notice in first edition and in BX and any of the old school stuff, XP for monsters is very small in comparison to the horde that you're going to find there, right? I mean, if it's a 1-for-1 with gold piece to XP, and you find 10,000, or 5,000 gold pieces, even 30 orcs is not going to be anywhere near that in XP. I think orc is 10 plus 1 per hit point. XP, like 20, like 18 max per orc. You know what I mean? So do the math, times 30. Nothing. It's really, XP is your goal. I mean, gold is your goal. So if combat is not necessary for that, bargaining is, trickery is, if you can get that gold, if that's your gold is the goal, then combat shouldn't be your goal. So that shifted from that. And so that's why I think a lot of slog kind of happens, right? So that's one. And that's what I talked about in the video is making sure in your game that you use XP for gold for XP. So anyways, you need it. You need it. I mean, you're probably running a party of 4 to 6 players, divide that 10 grand by 4 people. I mean, they're only walking away with 2,500 experience anyways. And at 8th, 9th, 10th level, they need 200,000 to level up. You pull the gold equation out, and you're never going to level up. Yeah. I as a DM, I give gold XP for monsters, of course, which is usually a small factor, gold and treasure, and for magic items. And the other thing that in the DMG where it also says is you don't automatically get that XP until you get that out of the dungeon. You know what I mean? Which
I agree with.
Which I'm guilty of doing. I usually just put it right there, but I have taken it back when they lost it before they got out of the dungeon too, right, Chris? We've done that before. Yeah. You guys had to leave it behind because you were too encumbered. So, so I think that's pretty interesting. So that's one thing to kind of stick on. The second thing, there was a couple other things, and the second one was training, right? So making training be a lot of people don't use that, and I have gotten away from it and then come back to it, gotten away, come back. But man, that kind of is the biggest way to get away from the Monty Hall effect, right? Is
right.
The training that you just from, let's say a fighter is first level, right? He needs to get the second level. Well, level times 1,500 gold times the rating that you get, exceptional, what is it? Superior, fair, and poor, right? You rate them, and that's how many weeks of time too. So now there's a decision: do I use this gold to buy? This XP this gold to level up, or do I use it to buy a magic carpet? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So that's a very big decision too, and I think that kind of keeps your campaign in. Yeah. Do you guys use that?
Greg's got a question in the chat. Why don't we answer that?
Do you think it's possible to play Vault of the Drow basically forever, decades? Is that enough? Is there to start that?
I don't think you can survive it that long. Play it if you can survive, sure, because there's a city, right? There's a whole underground city.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. If you have you're limited on Vault of the Drow. What's
And I wouldn't necessarily recommend Battle System over Chainmail, to be honest with you. If you get a copy of Joe Coppin, if you get a copy of Battle System and you look, you'll notice that we did the game testing for it. The group that I had out in Waukegan, we did the game testing on it. They got us somewhere in the credits. I don't know, but I actually prefer Chainmail.
D&D doesn't allow a good transfer for large miniature battles.
Swords and Spells is actually good for large miniature battles.
So I have recently got. So let me just show the map of Vault of the Drow, right? So Vault of the Drow is who's asking. There's not enough here, but if the DM is willing to add to this and make make it a sandbox and make their own. This, of course, I think you could play this for years, right? Underdark.
Your world could be always Underdark, yeah.
Yeah. So I would say yes, Dreg.
And that might be more the question that Dreg had, right? Just Dreg clarify it because there's multiple modules with the Drow, right? So Chris, your point, if you want to play an Underdark campaign, yes, that's a whole different. That probably could go longer, but again, I think the challenge is surviving.
Yeah.
I think if he's asking about the D series, oh yeah, dude, I could see that stretching out for years. I mean, if you're playing once a week for 2 hours, oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I like this question that Joe Coppin said. So I have a buddy who so recently got Chainmail and Sword and Spells. I wanted to get Battle Systems so I don't have to convert to 1E. So what is your guys' thought on Battle System? I love it.
I wasn't that happy with Battle System.
Yeah, I think it's a great. If you get the blue book, the blue one that came out in 2nd edition, I think there's a lot of clarification in that. Do you know what I'm talking about, Greg?
Yes.
I had Battle System, and I no longer have Battle System.
What? Oh my God!
It's kind of on my side here. No.
Wow! I think it's the best ever.
But
ever.
You saw my name is in your book for Battle System, right?
I just know that you have my copy over at your house. Yeah. Okay. Right? Yeah.
Everything he has is yours at his house.
Yeah. The thing we used to do all the time, Angelo, was after they had raised castles and things had settled down a little bit, I'd take the oldest character that was being played, and usually that was an elf of some kind, right? And when I say old, the one that would have the longest lifespan. That's how many years we would advance the world. And then all their kids would show up to whatever the world had done with itself over that period of time. And of course, all of their ancient castles were all ruins. And, what happened? Well, no, that's what you got to figure out in the next campaign.
Oh, he's pulling is that the red box battle system? I was talking about the book, the blue book.
That's the one we did. The blue book came after, was revised to some extent. I still like Swords and Spells for mass combat. I really do.
Yeah. I think that just 1E as written is not good for mass combat. So you have
you know what? Here, let me hang on, Matt. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Okay, there we go.
Why did you do that to Greg?
Oh, sorry.
Because he loves mass combat.
Did he just show up in a pocket dimension with a lich or something? What? Oh, okay.
I think it's a great system. I don't know. I like it. I like everything about it. So,
I don't know the system. I don't know that system. I'm just saying 1E without that system.
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg. In October, we'll play a battle system.
Have you played Swords and Spells?
No.
Angelo?
I have way long, and I don't like it. No.
Oh, okay.
Take him off the screen. I love Swords and Spells.
Swords and Spells. The thing he doesn't like is there's very little die rolling. See, in Swords and Spells, it tells you when these 150 orcs attack these 200 serfs that are only armed with peasant bows, this is what happens. And the figures are removed, and there's no dice rolling. You move on. I mean,
chainmail. What's wrong? I mean,
well, but even chainmail, he's right, is centered more on skirmish combat than it is mass combat. When the Wizards Guild put 400 guys of magical beings in the field, and the Knights of, I can't even remember what they were called, but the Knights of such and such came to make them pay their taxes and put 3,000 knights in the field, you can't run that with chainmail unless you've got months to play.
Right.
Okay. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Lady of Pain. Good to see you. And she says, boo. By the way, I'm loving your comments, back and forth, the comments that we have on the video. So thank you for being here, number one. And thanks for the engagement on the videos. It's awesome. Appreciate you being here. Somebody says Harn. Agile says Harn. Yeah.
You're aware of what Harn is, right? It's a place.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes, I know. It says Harn. I missed why it said Harn. So thoughts on Joe Coffa says, thoughts on the siege rules in DMG, and does Swords and Spells work with 1E well enough? I mean, you could use Swords and Spells with 1E, of course. I think so, right?
What they did in Swords and Spells, and I could tell you precisely what they did. Jim Ward was actually very active in the design thereof of that game, which is, again, maybe why I like it. But they took averages. So if, for instance, you're a one-hit dice creature, you have average hit points, which, since your figure now represents 10 guys instead of one, means he has 45 points. But he represents 10 guys, not one. Yeah.
Now, the problem I have with mass combat is having all the miniatures.
There it is. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
I have it in this. I don't know why I have it in this thing. It's just because, I don't know. It couldn't fit in my white box because it's stuffed.
Because you're protecting it.
Anyways, yeah, go ahead, Greg. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say is having the miniatures is the biggest challenge I face. I have miniatures, but I don't have 1,000 orcs and 1,000 dwarves.
Well, you really only need 100 to play 1,000 orcs in Swords and Spells because they're 10 to 1. But
yeah, but painting 100 dwarves and painting 100 orcs for one combat.
I might have that many miniatures. I'm sorry. Those are Angelo's miniatures I have here in my.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think you actually. Yeah. I'm so. Yeah. You were supposed to give me some of those miniatures back that I loaned you, right?
That ain't gonna happen.
You're gonna feel really, really hurt because I saved you an entire box of Star Wars miniatures from the recent plundering that we did of the warehouse in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I'm smelling my player's handbook.
Oh, how does it smell? Tell me.
Like Grandma's house, fantastic.
Hey, look at this is the player's handbook that I use. You think there's something wrong with
I
it?
believe.
I think you got it wet once.
What'd you do?
What do
Take
you
it in the
think
tub
that-
with you?
What do you guys
In the
think this
bathtub?
player's handbook smells like? Yeah.
No,
First
I
of
don't
all,
wanna
you
know
like the,
that.
you like the
I really
little
don't
things
know.
really
I
don't
did
wanna
over
go
here?
there. Don't want to go there again.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty cool?
Ooh,
The
that's so
corners.
that if you get mugged, you can bean somebody with it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this thing's gotten wet. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, a little wet.
Well,
Anyway, swords and spells. I mean, do you guys like it?
I
You
do.
just need miniatures for it, though. A lot of
Correct.
miniatures.
Well, not a lot, because again, it's based around a 1 to 10 scale. So if you have 300 men at arms, you only need 30 figs.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
They know the average person's playing on a ping pong table, for gosh sakes. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't know. I just like Battle System. I think it's the fast.
It was okay. It wasn't terrible. I just didn't think it was an improvement. It's just another system, you know.
Mildew. No mildew on it, Mark. But yeah, a lot of coffee stains.
bath water. A lot of bath water.
Yeah.
And of course, the Knights of the Dinner Table, Valimir, use gummy bears and M&Ms. Yeah.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah,
chits.
Chits.
Yeah, for a Battle System. Yeah. So
that's where it all started. You know.
Yeah, I like the blue. I like the blue thin booklet. I think it runs a little better. But yeah. Anyways, just my opinion.
Well, and it wasn't bad. If I gave that impression, but it wasn't worth spending to get another system, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I gave them some fixes. They only used like 1 out of every 5. So
When did that box set, Angelo, and when did the blue book come out? What year?
88, 89?
Yeah.
So it was second edition?
No. Battle System was first edition.
It was one of the Hail Marys they did when they just
the blue book was second edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was 1985.
Oh gosh, I'm old.
And I think you're right about the blue version, because that was like a year after second edition came out, which was I think 89. Drag, you can correct me. Yeah. But I think it was second edition, because I think it came out like a year after what had been 88, 89.
Yeah.
It was one of the first things that, yeah.
I want to say 88 just because I'm remembering who was at the game store when I ran the demos.
I can go over there and grab it. I just need to dig for a minute. So let's not do that.
You want to look on the shelf, see if your copy is here? Oh, no.
Yeah, look on the shelf real quick. I think you have time. Yeah.
I think I actually sold my Battle System copy a while ago, because of course I got one, but you know.
All right, you know what? I'll go look real quick. I gotta grab it.
Uh-oh. He's spending an awful lot of time in an empty chair.
He is. He's invisible.
I don't want to bring up the topic of slackage, okay, but
right.
Other people might. You know.
But I think that there's so
okay. Here we go. Ready? So, yeah. So you got these. They were all second edition. So the skirmish was one, and then miniature battle. Let me look and see. I want to say you're probably right. 89. Yep. 89. 1495.
Yep.
1989. Yeah. I think I don't know, guys. I mean,
guys.
I mean, look at this. Look at that. And the pictures were really nice too. They did a really good job with the illustrations and the real world pictures.
About half of those figs were actually painted by Robert Bigelow, who used to run the Through the Looking Glass column in Dragon. So,
yeah,
good friend of mine, still around.
Yeah,
has a game store in Zion.
Yeah, and look at this. Look at this picture. Look at this picture on the front.
Ooh.
Look at that.
That looks a little bit like
look at the armies back here. Look at this, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
I think the 2E battle system was cross-portioned with Rauparta. You might be right, Valmar.
I think it was. Yeah, I think he is right. The thing was too, it wasn't really still set up for mass combat. That if you had 400 figures on the table, you were playing for a long time. If you had 40 figures on the table, you could run it in 4 hours.
Yeah. I mean, they get into bases. I mean, this was very thorough.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Well, you got to move
morale.
because you got to move.
We have to do a full show on these supplements. Maybe we'll do that. But anyways, so how do you guys as DMs, how do you guys handle training? Do you guys partake in it? Do you not? I
don't
lean towards
usually.
it.
I do make, especially if you're getting arcane and or holy spells, I make you go find somebody that will teach you the spells you want to know. But I also let them pick.
Make them pay for it?
Yeah, oh, sure. Yeah, those people don't work for free. But by the same token, I don't make them randomly roll to see what's available, which I think is really how first edition says you're supposed to.
Yeah. Okay.
How
about you, Greg?
I want to learn flame.
Depends upon class. Depends upon the campaign. For example, I think I've used this example before. Like, let's say you got 2 fighters in the group. One's second level, one's first level. Why can't the second level fighter train the first? Right.
Right.
Use of weapons that are non-proficient. Eventually, after they get out, they can easily become proficient with those. There's a cost for everything in my campaigns, but the higher level you get, the more I make sure that there's NPCs involved so that you're not searching out a 12th level mage to teach a 12th level mage. You already know somebody, right? You're a member of the Mages Guild, let's say in Greyhawk. So you have access to that.
Right.
Priests, that's debatable, right? Priests are, for me, or even paladins, they're with the church. The church has unlimited resources. So if you're part of the church, someone's there. Someone's going to come train you. Someone is waiting in line to deliver that skill. But you're also tithing, right? So there's a heavy tithing component. So it's not just, there's not a cleric or a paladin in my games that when they come up and say, 10%'s 100 gold, like, yeah, really? And what do you want back? You want a bed to sleep in for a night, or do you want to really learn how to level up? So I play it different ways. I try and keep it fresh, different things that kind of get creative, but it's a storyline. So it's building as the time goes.
Yeah. And especially if you want to put guilds in your game, though, it's important to make the people go and train at the guild.
That's correct.
Join the guild for
That's
Christ's
right.
sake. Yeah.
Well, they should be, right? They should be joining guilds. They should be like the Thieves Guild, right? I mean, a thief leveling up and becoming rich is just a magnet in any city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
thank you guys for the super chats. Yeah, there was a goal here. If there was 5 super chats in this 2-hour span, I do a giveaway on a module. So I don't know how far we are. I don't know. That's what these are referencing, I think. Yeah.
2.
Oh, Blair, you crazy. What the
3.
hell? Okay, there's 9 seconds left. 9 seconds left. Yeah, I agree with you, Buster. Same as a thief. Greg's crazy. That one E only bard can train him for herself. There it is. For the game. Okay. Well, it actually ran out of time. But
no.
I'll do it anyways. I'll do it anyways. No, it did. It ran out. I'm looking at it. 4 or 5 achieved. 4 of 5 achieved. Goal ended. I'll give away a module tonight. Start another goal. It says 5 super chats. We got 4 or 5, but it just missed it by 9 seconds. But I will say this: I will do it anyways. Because thank you guys so much. Let me go grab something.
We don't want to watch that. Okay. I was a little worried for a minute there. I mean, it's a family show. Yeah.
Right. Well, it used to be.
Used to be. Then I
And then
showed
he
up.
invited us.
Yeah. Well.
No, but I think that, Chris, I think it's a DM's obligation, and right, that gets back to the whole, when they get near name level, does your campaign lose its steam? Right? Do people get disenfranchised with it? Are they bored? Ways to challenge them other than just saying you owe me 1,500 gold pieces per level. That's just
yeah.
you've got to make it a challenge, and then you also have to reward them so that they are, that figure of importance at some point, because it becomes political.
Correct.
They know people who know people,
and people want to know them.
That's correct.
DM Greg, the 15th level knight. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Well, and that's a great way to introduce a sponsor, a high level unknown NPC that hires the party incognito to go do a challenge. Now you don't even have to create the NPCs to level your party up. They come back, the NPCs have those resources, and they disappear. Different ways.
I love basing campaigns around mysteries. And if you're a really good GM, you start with a mystery that is affecting the locals. Okay.
Right.
And then you expand that to a mystery that's affecting a region, and then a country, and then maybe the world eventually. And then, well, now where do you go? Well, if you haven't already been playing for 10 years at that point, you should have been.
Right.
Maybe it's time to start over, or another dimension wants to take over.
Right.
Well, you can actually continue to raise the stakes, and it's not the lack of challenge to me. It's the lack of mysteries.
Right.
You have to have some mysteries that remain, or else why do they play?
Right. And there's also benefit to having the PCs retire or pseudo retire.
Yeah.
You get the name level, hang out, let's start new characters, a different angle on the campaign, right? Because Greyhawk's such a vast setting. Take that as an example. You're never going to cover the whole map.
No.
Even with a party of 6 up to 10th level. So there's so many opportunities to run new characters, have your PCs as a resource, and start over. Different angle, different story.
The gang would love that whole, the world advanced 1,500 years, and here's where we are now.
Right.
And then I would tell them too, you may pick one item off your character sheet. Why? Because somewhere in the world, it's still around.
Right.
Whatever that item is, but you get one. But, well, no, there's going to be new items. It's okay.
Sure.
But there's only going to be one that you have. What was that thing? Legend lore for?
Yeah.
Because you owned it. You know what it does.
Right.
And so,
let me see here. Okay, let me thank everybody who did the super chats. Joe Coffin, thank you. Blair did a couple of them. I see what you're doing, Blair. Marcus Shark, Blair did another one. Jesus, God, you're crazy. And Agile Monk did one too. Thank you so much. I missed that comment. Read my comment about Battle Lust. Can you please put that back in and I'll read it? I'm so sorry, dude. Battle Lust sounds very lustful. I'd love to read it. Yes. Okay. So because we got 5 super chats, you guys, I want to ask you. So I will do a giveaway tonight for a copy. I think this is, I don't know if this came with the module, the set that they had, that because this is not the original, right? So this is the one that it looks like a print on demand copy of B2, right? But it also, if I'm not mistaken, I think this might, remember there was a collector's edition and they came in them without the, I don't know if this is for it, but I'll do this, which is probably a reprint, or I'll do a copy of, and this is a pristine, awesome, crazy, monstrous, amazing copy of AC4. Book of Marvel Magic.
Keep your fingers off.
There is no writing in it, guys. I know these probably go for a little bit of money on RPG auctions, but I'm going to send this to one of you guys. So we're going to have to figure out a question to ask. or something like that. Let me see. King of Squirrels. What? How dare you? I'm not the king of squirrels. And the king of hoarding. Whoa! Wow! What the? Yeah, Gotti, exactly. Whoa, that's crazy. When it comes to the D&D, anyways. Hot take. 1E bless should not be counting down rounds. Combat starts since the duration starts at 6 combat rounds. Okay. Angelo, right as always about birthright. I know a little, but I need to learn a lot. Okay. Yeah, give me that comment again about the bloodlust. I missed it. I'm really sorry. Maybe one of you guys saw it. But anyways, that was really, yes, that's exactly where I think this came from, dude. The 25th anniversary edition, which was, and I think that's where this came from. So I don't think this is like an RPG, a drive-through reprint. I think it came in that because it's got some.
Oh, and when the 25th anniversary came out, there's your question for you. What was the big news that was also being announced? Because there was a gigantic industry-changing bit of news that came out.
Was that one what you call it, bot?
I'm going to put it in the private chat.
Okay, yeah. Oh, is that the question? Probably. Okay. Yeah. Then they have this barcode on here too, which that's why I don't know if this would like RPG drive-through would do that in there. See that? You know what I mean, Greg?
I do.
Yeah,
I just don't know the answer.
I don't think this is a okay. Battle Lust is a gaming system for medieval and fantasy. Okay, got it. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, yeah. That's how I do remember that. That's what I was almost getting ready to spill the beans.
Well, there's a follow-up to that I'll wait until after somebody gives you the answer.
Yeah, is that the question we want to ask?
And that was to the public.
Oh, really?
And that was, yeah, in 99, they announced that they were taking it over and I'm sorry, I don't want to say too much out loud, but that there was going to be a big shindig with some new releases and all kinds of stuff as a result of.
Okay. So this is what I want to do. I'm gonna set the timer for 2 minutes, guys. Everybody that wants to be in the well, first of all, what should we do, guys? Which one?
Are we involved?
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna
roll a die. Roll a die.
Let me roll a die. Okay, so this will be all right, look at this. I'm gonna roll a die. I'm gonna roll one of these dies. Okay, I'm gonna roll one of these dies right here. Okay. High will be no, low will be this one. High will be this one. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna be the Book of Marvelous Magic.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah. You have a copy of this, Greg?
I do not.
Oh wow, man! You should have hit me up. I would have probably just given it to you.
No.
For being such a great guest.
Oh, whatever. You say that to all.
Yeah, whatever.
Except Chris. You say that to everyone except Chris.
Actually, this is Chris's copy.
That's because I'm not a great guest, Greg.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put this back. We'll do a drawing on this another time, okay? There's all these down here. I'm just going to... Oh, I just broke it. Okay. Got it. Those of you guys that want to be involved in this, okay, type in the comments, type in the word yes. I'll give you guys a couple minutes, and then I'm going to get a list of yeses, and I'm going to roll a random die.
I'm getting a drink.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll describe for you.
How you doing? AMPH3. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, and thank you for being here. Type in the word yes. Okay, Drag is number one. He says yes.
And Mark the Shark.
And Mark. Okay, Joe, Matthew, Joe Kaufman. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far.
Yes. Yes.
Buster, put it in there. Go ahead. You can be in there. I'm gonna literally roll the die in front of everybody.
Uh-oh.
And this is how I'm gonna do it. You ready? Let me see. Boom. Extra camera.
Show me the dice tray.
Show me the money.
Well, it's a little more D&D to say dice tray, but okay.
Is it die or dice?
It depends. Die is singular, dice is plural.
Well, there you go. You got to roll it on top of that, though.
Yeah.
Oh!
You have a cavity in. No, never mind.
Oh, I got a couple cavities, but they're old ones. Okay, keep going. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple more minutes.
Okay,
Couple more seconds.
the print is backwards on the prize thing.
Yeah, I'll flip it. Yeah.
All right, that much better.
And there's what's left for dinner.
And do we get the leftover dinner too?
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Chris.
I'll put it in the bag with this when I
bring
ship
it up.
it.
Con. Give it to him there.
Bring it.
It might look a little different by then. Oh no.
Okay, 8 so far, I think. Okay, let me see. Let me do this again. Let me go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I am going to close it. So we got a D8, unless Greg, if you want, put it in there.
Nah, that's fine. Let everyone.
Okay.
NA,
Chris Carlson, you do not want to be in it. Okay, got it. Okay, 8 so far. Drum roll, please. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna roll a D8.
Okay, he's gonna go buy a D8 to go roll.
Right.
You know.
He just had
No.
800 D8s.
Okay, drum roll, please. Okay, so that's it. We're closed. Oh, thank you, dude.
Roy Lovejoy.
Roy Lovejoy. I think you're in it already, right? Let me see. Roy, yeah, okay, he's already in it. He's like, hey, make that die. Yeah, he is in it. But he's like, you know what? This is a little bit of good luck. I like it, dude. Luck is,
or maybe that was a bribe for you to fudge the roll because you're the GM. You fudge rolls.
All right, so if you guys can see this, can you guys see this upside down?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Okay.
Oh.
Classy.
All right, here we go.
Drop it down just a little.
Drop it down just a little, about right there.
You go. Right there.
Okay, so can you see this side? No. So I need to roll it over in this area.
Yes.
Look at that die. Ooh.
Oh.
Roll.
Now before
Look at that. You ready? Here we go.
Wait. Okay.
Oh my God! Number 8.
Max
Okay,
damage.
so 8. 8 is who? I think it was the last person that came in. 8 is Agile Monk.
What?
That guy
Agile,
is
you
so
won.
lucky.
Agile, you won. You won, my friend.
He's won before.
So what I will do? Let me shut this camera off because I don't know.
Congrats, Agile.
Congrats, my buddy. So Agile, I'll get with you. You have my email address. We chat. So yeah, you got me. So 8, yes, Roy Lovejoy, you were right. It is the number 8. Look at that right here. Boom.
Boom. Okay.
8. Congrats, Agile. Oop, yep. Let me see. Wow, AI dice rolls look real nowadays. That was a real die roll, by the way. That was real. Here, look. Well, I guess you could say here, dice roller, dice, and piece of meat next to it. I guess you could get that on AI, right?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Not like that.
No.
Anyways, so Agile, I'll send this over to you. And congrats, dude. Yeah.
A nice book.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Well, it
Congrats.
was. Now it's got like some meat sauce on it.
That's true. Now it's got orc meat on it.
Oh shoot! Oh man, I just dropped meat all. I just dropped sauce all over this. No, I didn't.
No,
I'm
marvelous
joking.
magic with sesame.
Anyways, look at this copy, guys. A beautiful copy. And there's no marks in it. I mean, wow. Yeah.
I
I
know
take
I
it back.
over your
I take it back. I take it back. Take it
No.
back.
It's too late.
Okay, it's over there in the to send pile. Roll a d4 for meat temp. Okay, hang on. Let me get a d4.
And temperature is
And the temperature is, let's see. Hang on a second. Here we go. D4.
nobody can tell.
It's a 1. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
And that's 1 Kelvin. So yeah. Way down there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually a beautiful copy, guys. Really, really beautiful copy. So yeah. Angelo says, member for 3 months, level Lord. Please donate this to DM Greg. Oh, look at that. That is
he's awesome.
Absolutely funny. That is what happens here, man. Like, wait a minute. What, you guys are looking at my crotch over here. Can you guys please at least?
No, I'm fascinated. I can't help it.
Okay. Oh, you're fascinated. Yeah. Angelo, wow. Okay.
We were looking for the piece of meat.
It's so stupid. What is wrong with you? You're absolutely. You know what? Never again. As I have been a Lord level for 3 months since I started supporting the channel at the beginning. You know, thank you so much for that. By the way, this is a very good place to plug. If you guys like what we do here, consider becoming a member, because it really does help keep the doors open and everything that the memberships and all that, and all the super chats and the gifting memberships and all that stuff. All that money goes back into this to buy equipment, and I just actually I'm going to do a video on some of the stuff I've done to kind of put it back into this, so to do better videos and all that. I actually just I'm considering purchasing a anti-ummer, so I don't say anymore in my videos. You know, it's not that expensive. They're seriously. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. If you guys, so thank you so much, those of you guys. So that's one, shameless plug. I'm sorry, guys. I had to say.
Well, that's fun, dude. You're 100%, right.
So you're going shopping for an ummer.
That's right. He's looking
yeah. Well, I'm going to go shopping for a Hummer. Yes. Yeah. Have you ever driven a Hummer?
Yes.
You like them?
No.
No. Yeah.
No. Big clod. It's like driving my bus, for God's sakes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It is not what I would term agile. They are
agile monk.
I've actually worked on a couple, and yeah, they're overrated. Is how I would put
it. Angelo, have you ever ridden in a Hummer
or a Humvee?
Yeah, I'm sure he has a Humvee. Yep.
Yeah, Humvees have got to be.
Butcher got me. He just said It came up right when I said the word Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it. Word spool words. There's simple methods to exercise them out. Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to change it with me.
Humvees are too big. I would agree, Greg. Yes. Frankly, Range Rovers are overrated too.
Yeah.
They're U.S. Range Rovers are.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. You're going to make some nice SUVs, but the ums are too big. Well,
my SUV.
I was going to say it, but I won't. I'm going to try to keep it PG. Got it. So, one thing I do want to say here, those of you guys that are going to be at AidCon, I might do a show to get all of us like a pre-AidCon show. Everybody that we know that's in the channel is an AidCon. I can host up about 12 people, get all 12 of us on here and just away.
Yeah.
So let me know if you're interested in doing that. Trying to think some other stuff that I want to talk about. Yeah, so we probably should close down here soon. I do want to give a little announcement. So Jeff Telanium is going to be here on Thursday, and we're going to talk about his new his new project that he's doing, and then I'm gonna dive into him into his Hyperborea system. I really love Astonishing Swordsman, so it's going to be kind of fun to talk to him. I want to talk about some of the roots of it, and I don't really know if he's talked about it a lot on shows. So that'll be next.
It's a really good balanced design too. I'm a fan.
Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. Somebody said to me that it's the system that I wish I played more or something. Something like that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I think it's great. I played a lot of Hyperborea, so I think I have never played 3rd edition, so I am going to talk about the different. I want to ask him about some of the differences, which I don't know anything about 3rd, so that'll be interesting. Interesting stuff. Any domain plays discussion that's coming up, Valmar. So not tonight, but yeah, and I got some videos coming out about what happens at name level in the DMG, what it talks. So we'll be talking more about that as we keep going here. But yeah, so and then Mike, I'm gonna mess his last name up. Nistel, yeah. Nistel, yeah, Nistel. And I know he's kind of changed his first name to Malix, right?
Hey, he's one of the DMs at EdCon. Doing the EGG,
and so he's on next Monday. He's on next Monday, and talk a little bit about EdCon there and some stuff and things like that.
We can't make this public, but I think we're supposed to get an advanced copy of the module so we can actually GM it from a knowledge base Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
PDF.
Oh, I ran a tournament at GaryCon and we got it like days ahead, and I was super. Yeah, I don't like that. Yes, Melix. Yes. Yeah. It's yeah. You guys are both running the tournament, right? Both of you guys are DMs.
Well, we are. We're on the list. I don't know.
Yeah.
They might not like Chris in. So
that's true.
Well, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like I've heard he's been banned at a lot of cons because he's just yeah.
I sent you my band thing.
If you don't know anything about 3rd edition makes a major change. If you don't know anything about I'm gonna talk to him about it, because to be honest with you, I stopped playing at 2nd edition. That was the last time. So yeah, we'll
3rd edition. It has a lot.
We'll talk to Jeff on Thursday about it, but he's really excited about a new project too. So I want to make sure we see that and talk about all that. But anyways, trying to think. And then the following Thursday, Ignatius will be on with us, and we have a little
DMing with us, right? At EdCon.
Yeah, a little DM roundtable that we're going to be doing, and I think I can't really say who else is going to be on there, but I will announce it as I get confirmation. So yeah. And then I'm really excited about July, and I'll tell you guys why another time, because I can't say it right now. It's not public announcement. So I am super excited about it, and I think all you guys will be, but yeah. So anyways, Chris, what's going on? And any closing remarks? Anything you want to? Yeah, Ignatius is an amazing dude. I absolutely love him. He's a great guy.
You don't know this, but see, this could be your question for the next giveaway. What project did I work with the vaunted Jeff Talanian on? And there's only been one, unfortunately, from my aspect, that I worked with him on. But I actually did a project with Jeff. So what project was that? And anyway, other than that, if you're sleeping regularly, treasure it. But sleep is for the weak. It really is. Yeah. Ooh, the service dice.
Do you guys want to see how these roll?
Not really.
On a glass table.
They're really heavy. Look at, they're really heavy. Watch. Hear that? It's just like boom. It stops. So heavy.
We got some brass dice one year because they did them for the Gambler, and we got them on closeout.
Good night, Valmir.
Good night, Palmer.
Hey, see you later, Balmer.
Thanks
Thanks for being here, and good to see you.
Somebody I know
What?
also makes titanium dice.
Really?
Nothing on the planet that you would normally run into in your lifespan weighs like titanium does. Titanium weighs a damn ton. Oh my god!
Where do you
I
get
accidentally tried to
titanium?
pick up a single helicopter blade once by myself. That's a mistake.
Wow.
They're made of titanium, and they're like a single helicopter blade. And they're like 12 feet long, so it wasn't even a big helicopter. But dude, that thing weighs like 600 pounds.
Hmm.
And yeah, I got laughed at, which I deserved. That's okay. Oh, come on, He-Man. You can't lift up a single helicopter blade. It's only 8 inches wide.
And 600 pounds.
And 600 pounds, yeah. Well, we put it in the back of the guy's truck to take it to the scrapyard because titanium's worth a lot of money. And 3 guys lifted it, and the whole rear end of the pickup truck went down. Yeah. From one blade. Now, those were my younger years. I don't do that anymore. But... All right. He's upset with me now. See?
No, I'm listening. I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, what about you? I
I
mean, it sounds like Chris is not up to anything. So, yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, no, I'm just like you are. I'm super excited about EggCon. It's a
Yeah.
cool little con. It's Lake Geneva in the summer at the height of tourist season.
It's a
The
little
weather's typically the weather is clear and it's solid, knock on wood. You've got
Whoa.
but on my Facebook group page that we mentioned earlier, I put out 2 invites for just a simple meetup. Anyone going to the con, I'm going to be at Egg Harbor Cafe, just up the street from the hotel from Harbor Shores, 7 a.m. Be there about 7:15. They serve Bloody Marys. They serve breakfast. And I'm just a huge fan at cons of getting a big belly full of gear so that you can go the whole morning without having to pass out or get hungry. So I'd love to meet people. I'd love to, just meet some gamers, some folks that are in town and have some fun.
Now, Greg, you didn't schedule for Thursday night, did you?
No.
Okay. All right. Because that's this big special get together for,
Yeah.
where all the fans can find us in one place at one time. Yeah. So
We're okay. I got to find out about that.
There's a special
I
guest
wasn't
dinner.
planning. Yeah, this year I was only able to get there Friday and Saturday. But if it's Thursday night, we'll
is.
see. We'll see.
It is.
It might be a challenge for me. But yeah, so there's an invite on the group page on Facebook. So if you guys are part of it, would love to meet folks face to face. Have breakfast, have a Bloody Mary, get ready for the con.
And you guys, I'll put his link to his Facebook page in the show comments. So those of you guys that are rewatching, to make sure, because he's and you know what you should do too on the DM and Friends Facebook page. Put a link there, so send people over there. So because I know you had to recreate, you kind of lost the. Not the, I don't know if the word right word's following, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I sent invites to everyone who was on the old page, on the business page. So everyone got
okay, good. Okay, then you should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I
All right.
downloaded. I
All right,
saved.
screw
all
you.
the-
Never mind. Yeah. But I mean, if you did that, then you should be good. But yeah. But anyways, I'll put it in the show notes anyway. So those of you guys aren't on it, you'll get updates from Greg on his. Especially, I mean, you got something coming up quickly, dude. Part 2 of your series. So we got a bunch of really cool projects
do you want
coming
me to call
out.
into the office sick for you there, Greg? If you want. I mean,
Sorry, what was that?
I'll call into the office for you. This is Greg's father. He's sick today. He can't come in.
Yeah.
He
No,
won't be able to
I want to see if AI will focus on this. It does.
It does.
look at
yeah.
that.
It thinks that's a thing.
It is now sending to Microsoft that you are a demon worshiper. That's yeah.
Wow, that's really weird. Whoa.
Hey,
What?
put that back.
Oh God, you guys, what happens? What happens when the show goes long? All right.
That's true.
Well, we probably got to get out of here.
right.
Good alternative OBS view right now. Full speaker view is a nice touch. Full speaker. Yeah, I was even going to do this, Chris. Not you, Chris, but other Chris.
Okay.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't do this before. It's better than. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. So sorry, guys. Yeah.
Learn as we
Next time,
go.
remind me, and I'll make it bigger because I know you want to see everybody's mugs. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to think what else.
So is Thursday the next show?
Yeah.
Is Thursday the next show? And
What's that?
is Thursday the next show?
Thursday is the next show, and yeah, we got Jeff on there from Astonishing Swordsman and Hyperborea and a new project. I forgot the name of it. He sent me the. Let me see what his new project is.
You
Real
You're not
quick.
supposed to tell us.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. I probably shouldn't put it up right now because I don't know what
know,
the city state. Oh, yeah, he's talked about this before. The city state of Cromarion. I think that's how you pronounce the main city in Hyperborea, Cromarion. Isn't that how you pronounce it, Cromarion?
I have to see it printed out somewhere.
It's Khrom. Cromarium could be Cromarion. I can't remember how you. I've never heard it pronounced. So to be honest, we would just yeah.
Eat
But that's
slowly.
that's the main city in Hyperborea, his world. So yeah. So we'll talk about that. But anyways, how many cigarettes is that, Chris?
4. They keep going out, and she bought me a kind that self-extinguishes, so I usually have to light them at least 3 times.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
And they're horrible tasting, actually, which has gotten me down under a pack a day, which is good.
Cromarium, yeah, Cromarium.
Thanks, Agile.
Cromarium, yep, okay, yes,
Yeah.
you have it correct.
Yeah, I hook DM Greg up with giveaway tonight. My win is his fortune. Please remember, yeah, and I also I brought this up earlier, and I'll do it really, really quick for you. We brought this up to be kind of the beginning and the middle of the show, but you guys, Agile is almost there. I mean, shoot, I think you're
back them.
I don't know what you're at right now, Angelo. I think you're at. You got less than 1,500 left. So I
think it was 31,000 today when I looked. I think it was at 30.
Let me look. I'm gonna get the exact number right now.
It's got to be more. Now.
Well, when we were talking about guilds and things and whatnot, I mean, this goes so much farther than that. But it's the same. It's
factions,
the same general topic area.
Yeah. Let me see where you're at. Yeah, so you're okay. So you're at 38.97. So you're a little bit under $2,000 left. I thought I saw somebody write 1,300 left, but yeah, I've seen the numbers. So man, you're just under 2,000. And with how many more days? How many more days left? Oh, 9 more days. Yeah, you got this, dude.
You got this.
You got this. You got this. You got this. And yeah, that's super cool. Yep. For longer, has everybody renamed Hyperborea RPG. It's no longer but it's renamed Hyperborea. Yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah, I always thought AS and SH was a little long in the tooth, and that's probably why he changed it to Hyperborea. Yeah. Speaking of long in the tooth, Greg, when you stop talking, so we can stop the show.
I'm going to Kickstarter to check out Agile's project.
Okay,
that's what I was going to do.
Let me bring it up. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Hey, I'm not just a backer. I'm a member too.
Whoa!
There
wow,
dude.
So he's at 300 and let me see here. Let me bring this down. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're at 38.7 at 3,200. We're close, dude. Super close. And here's the link.
$103 from Victory.
Yeah. And there is the QR code. So check it out, guys.
Yeah, back in.
All right, you guys. 1,100 left to 11:03. Maybe I'm seeing something different. Why is 11:03? 11:03.
Because 1,000 would bring him to 31 877, I think. I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
wonder if it's not updated on my side.
But yeah, that was just the amount that separated him from 32,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
What are you seeing on your end?
What am I seeing?
Yeah, because I'm showing a little bit over 3,000. Yeah, Hair Club for Men reference. I like it.
No, it was 30,000 plus. So it was 30,800 and something, was it not? Am I the only one?
Yeah, I got 30897. That's what I got when I go there.
1 whatever I told you. Now I can't remember.
Yeah, we get what you're saying. It's a little closer to $1,900, 1,800 something. Yeah,
$1,100.
What?
1,100 and change. Yeah.
Oh yes.
I'm good with you trust me.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. Ah, yes, the money. Yeah, very much. Yes. All right. Yes, to make you my. Well, let me do this again. So let's
bring it up again. See what.
Yeah, I think Chris is freaking out because when he makes a mistake, I have to prove
I'm high on nicotine.
Yeah. When Chris makes a mistake, I have to. Yeah. So there's the goal of that. So you do the math.
I told you it was 1103. So add the 3 and you come up to 30,900.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're right. You come up to 32,000. And I think
okay, give me the number. Give me the number.
103. And I think it behooves me at this point to say, boom.
Yeah, but give me the right number. Here, hang on. Give me the right number.
1103.
1103. $1103. Remember, I've been up for the last 48 hours, so.
And why is that, young man?
I don't know.
1103. What contemplative difficulty have you had?
He's at 11. Wait, what's 1103?
That's the amount that separates them from their.
It's auto refreshed every 5 minutes. I don't know what you're referring to, Asher in demand. Okay, but thank you very much. All right, you guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm not following. Maybe I'm just.
He said trade offer. We get D&D advice. You get money.
We can give advice. We can give good or bad advice. Depends upon how much.
Oh, money. I give the worst. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Basically, this channel. Got it.
You haven't been in business with Ken Whitman yet, or you wouldn't say that.
Actually, it's probably not a bad thing to ask the chat for questions about D&D. Just saying.
Oh, okay. I don't blame you for liking money. We all love it. Okay. All right.
I don't like money.
Yeah, I don't like money. Nobody likes money. Anyways, well, I will let's close down here. I want to thank everybody for being here. Number one, Chris, thanks for being on here. Greg, thank you for being on here. Let's do an ACON show. We'll get as much people on here and see how crazy we can get with I think I can host about 10 or 10 or 12 people.
I think Saturday night at ACON should be a fun time. Saturday night.
Yeah. Saturday night.
Make it so. Let's make it so.
Yeah. All right, you guys. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much. And we will chat with y'all later. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Game on and have a good one.
Until next time.
Bye.